Hi everyone, it's Jack here from Sell Your Car to Jack. I'm just giving you a bit of an update on where we are in the UK car market at the moment. I thought I'd do a video whilst we've got a bit of time just to give you my findings on where we are as a business at the moment, and also what we know about the car market as it stands and how we look at the future and what it's going to look like over the next few months, maybe even into 2021. We've got some information from SMMT, which is a motoring statistics website that records data and feeds back information on the number of car sales, the number of cars on the road, used cars, new cars, imports, exports, that sort of stuff. So it's told us that essentially through the month of March, obviously because we haven't completed April just yet, as this video has been recorded, that new car sales compared to March of last year in 2019 are down by nearly 50%. So that's probably for the first 2 weeks of trading. People were still actively buying cars and cars were being delivered, and there were probably a lot of orders already on place for the delivery of vehicles that people have already paid for their March 2020 registration plate. So after that, obviously there was 2 weeks from sort of 16th, 18th of March, there was no trading allowed. The government closed the doors on the car dealerships around the 18th or 20th of March in line with the COVID-19 pandemic to try and ease the congestion of people gathering together, and also to try and help the NHS and protect the NHS so we can get through this. So just coming back to the stats really, the whole car market at the moment is on hold completely. There's a few car dealers, independents, smaller traders around the country that are still offering to do free deliveries, discounts for key workers. They're still trying to make some money, I suppose, for themselves as well. Obviously they've got families to support and businesses to run, bills to pay still. Some small businesses don't have the business rates relief if they haven't got a official business premises. They have to go through the self-employed route. So difficult times for everyone really. There are cars still being around, still being able to be delivered for key workers. So the main dealers, the supermarkets, I believe, are still doing deliveries for the key workers. The rental industry is down by 65%. So that means that they thought that that was going to be a necessity to keep the rental market open, and it was allowed to be kept open, but the slump has just naturally fell into that category as well. So 65% down as of March. I can imagine into April, into May, it's probably going to be worse than that. As for used cars, the market that we lie in, there is a massive uncertainty as to when this time will recover. All physical sites, as I've just said, are closed. They're closed until further notice. We had some ray of sunshine, ray of light, if you like, that maybe on the 6th, 7th, 8th of May, that the government may lift some restrictions on certain businesses. A lot of car businesses felt that they should be allowed to trade because it's not a mass gathering of people. There's never hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people going into one dealer at a time. It's a few sparse people browsing, looking at vehicles. So they were under the impression that they should be allowed to reopen. But judging by what Germany's just done, and they've opened the doors to some shops and some small businesses, and the virus has come back and it's spiked again, it's very doubtful that we'll be able to continue trading into the month of May. So it's difficult. It's really difficult because we as car dealers, car buyers, selling cars, we don't really know where to stand. One good thing is that the market of the value of vehicles has paused. So as it stands at the minute, values of cars aren't dropping. There's a company called CAP, Car Auction Price, which report on data of statistics of the figures of cars and what they're worth each day, each month, each week, continuously. And they have said that they're not adjusting their prices at all during this time. They're going to keep the prices where they was as of the 20th of March. That's also been noted by the SMMT, that they've said that in April that no prices have really been reduced over the country for car sellers selling the vehicles, because there's just not the people out there buying them anyway. So they've tried to hold the market at where it should be by everyone not reducing the prices of the cars. It doesn't have a big effect on the value of vehicles and them dropping heavily during this time. Now, that's not to say when it's over that the cars won't drop heavily. We predict that cars will drop a lot when we come out of this coronavirus pandemic. The reason for that is because we feel that there's going to be a lot of people that certainly don't want to go and spend money on a car. Sometimes it's a nicety to people. It's not a necessity. They'll probably just deal with the car that they've got at the minute and go, I'll keep that one for the time being. We feel that a lot of the more expensive end of the market, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 pound vehicles that people have got finance on, they'll probably get out of them finance deals, get out of them expensive cars, that £1,000, £1,500 a month that people are paying. Probably realise at this time that you don't need to be paying that for a car to go to A to B. And will you need to go to A to B? Do you need to do them journeys anymore with the likes of Zoom and Teams and a lot more businesses doing stuff online? The car market might take a big hit over the coming year, maybe. As again, this is just my opinion. We don't know. This is just here, so I just thought I'd give you my opinion on where we're at the minute. So what I do think, though, is that the car market will be quite strong, quite buoyant for the lower end used car. So I class that as a £2,000, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 car. So sort of sub £10,000 that's affordable. That people, I think, will want to buy them vehicles when it comes back. For a number of reasons, people won't want to use public transport. People will not want to have finance deals. They'll go, I'll just buy a car that I can afford rather than one that, can I really afford it? Is my job safe? Is the business going to be there when I come back after coronavirus? So we feel that the value of them cars will remain quite strong through this time. Again, we don't know though. So at the moment, as it stands for us as a business, we're currently closed. We're trying to follow the guidelines of the government by being shut and by helping and supporting the NHS by not being out there and essentially spreading the virus. We are starting to speak to our customers and offer a free collection for the people that are in need of the money, that don't need the vehicle, that is surplus to requirements and more need the money to so they can support their families. They might have lost their jobs, they might be on reduced hours. 2 or 3 cars on the drive is just money sitting there that's essentially depreciating. So we're under the impression that we might start offering a free collection service, taking into account that we will be wearing gloves, PPE equipment. We will disinfect the car before and after we look at the vehicle and test drive it. We won't come into anybody's house. We would look at it on the drive, test drive it, and if we can agree a price that we're both happy with, we would send a invoice remotely via electronic transfer and also a bank transfer. So that's the sort of things that we're doing. Obviously, the market is down, massively down, like a lot of other companies are. But hopefully, fingers crossed, next month, 2 months, we might start seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's it for me. I just wanted to give you a quick update on where the market is at the moment. If you do want to sell your car and you're desperate, by all means, you can submit your details onto our website, sellyourcartojack.com. We don't offer an immediate valuation at the moment. We're looking at every vehicle at a case-by-case basis and making an assumption on the valuation based on the current time, and also talking to the customers about what their needs are for the sale of the vehicle and whether it's needed at this time. So if you've got any questions, please send me an email, jack@sellyourcartojack.com. I'm happy to reply. You can do a question and answer if you want to go on Facebook Live or something, and I can give you my opinion from a car buyer's perspective in the UK car market and any advice that I can help you. We're going to send out a few blogs that might help you at this time, keeping your car in good order through the time when you're not using it, how to try and sell your car at this time, what your options are. So keep out for that in your email inbox. If you haven't got a subscription to our website, just go onto our website, sellyourcartojack.com, and submit your email in there, and then you'll get the notification. Keep safe, everyone. I hope you're all well, and I hope you can enjoy this time with your family and friends. Keep positive, and I'll give you an update as and when we know things have changed. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.